Like when I was 17 years old, I went to England to study, right? I lived there for 5 years. I was going to England, right? And I thought I was going to England where they spoke English. I thought I was prepared, right? I did really well in exams. I thought I was prepared, right? My mother was an English teacher. I thought I was prepared, right? I even had friends who were English people from England, in Malaysia, and he taught me some phrases. Like I learned from him that if I say I'm tired, they would say I'm knackered, right? Difference, right? Like if for instance I say that's a transvestite, he would say that's my girlfriend. Right? I got over the accent. I got over the accent quite quick, right? But there was one thing I didn't get over, which is the way the British people told time, which was very different from the rest of the world. Right? Because I'm used to the usual way that we have learned in school, which was if you ask someone the time, they would look at you and go 8:30, 4:15. So easy, right? But as a 17-year-old boy, I remember asking someone the time. He looks at me, he says, 4:15. And I looked at him, I said, why are you making me do maths? I asked for the time, not a riddle. What are you doing? Why am I solving a quadratic equation right now? Why do I need a scientific calculator to tell the time? Why? Right? Then I realized that sometimes they don't even tell you the hour. They just look at you and go, it is 1:30. What? Hey, come on. Like, just tell me the time. What's wrong with you? Right? Now, when British people ask me the time, right? Because it took me 3 years. It took me 3 years, right? I was there for 5 years. For the first 3 years, I didn't know what time it was. The whole time, I just kept looking at the sun. Where's the sun? It took me 3 years. I read books. I did research. Right? At the end of 3 years, I became a maths genius. Now when British people ask me the time, I go, it is 5:00. Quarter to. 6:30. And when they look at me all confused, I go, divide by 8.